can you think about the next holiday that you want to take? Just shut your eyes and think about it. Okay. What do you want to get from the holiday? What's your plan for this holiday? Think about what do you want to get from it? What's fun? What do you mean by fun? Okay, do things you don't normally do. You want to relax? Sorry? Oh, jet skis, okay. Okay. So you actually have a vision of what you want to achieve from the holiday. Yeah, I mean, the holiday might be, I just want to get away from everyone, and wherever that is. But you have a vision of what you want to achieve from the holiday. You probably think, well, where can you go and what could you afford? Because what you might want to achieve, you might not be able to afford. So you've got to actually, depending on, it's the time constraints, it's everything like that. What are you going to do when you get there? It might be somewhere away, but you're going to plan to get somewhere, and you get there. What are you going to do? How are you going to achieve? How's what you're going to do going to achieve the goals of your holiday? And how are you going to record the holiday? Now, because you sort of need to record it because you want to be able to remember it later. But you also want to be able to show off to your friends and stuff. To do that, put them on your Facebook site and so on. Okay. So the first step in any plan is to say, what are you trying to achieve? What is the plan for? What are you trying to achieve in this plan? It's like, what are you trying to achieve in the holiday? Now, last time, you said the advantages in a plan were shared vision, consistency across the school numeracy approaches, getting students used to particular approaches, giving support to non-maths trained teachers, monitoring the progress, clear and consistent, sharing the work, shared ownership, common language and approaches. They're the things you said last time. So the first step in the plan is this would be some sort of cover and vision statement. So imagine I had your plan here and we open the front page, and the front page is what you're wanting to achieve. So in a sense, it's not even your plan. Your plan's going to be something else. This is the front page of the document. Now, you might say, our plan is that we want to improve NAPLAN scores. That might be your plan. That might be where you want to go on your holiday. Or you might say, we want to improve VCE maths enrolments, and maybe even the study scores. That might be your plan to do that. Your plan might be to say, we want to make the lives of our students richer by making them mathematically more flexible and able. That might be your plan to do that. Now, no doubt you've got some other thing for your plan. So, I'm just going to glance at the next. Okay. Can you have a talk at your table about what might be the plan? What might be the vision for your plan? What are you trying to achieve? What's this holiday for? And what will, how will we know when we get there to do that? And probably you have to say, we've got to try and say this in, no more than 30 words. You might have to write 100 words and then cut them down to 30. But it's got to be just a little, thing. So can you have a talk about that now, please? Someone pointed out to me quite rightly that in some of this I'm going to use the sort of language probably that you're used to dealing with quite carefully. I use it a bit loosely. This type of planning is not, if you like, one of my specialties. I hardly know how to do it at all. So you'll have to actually adjust it in the light of what you know to what it is. What I really mean by that is some sort of big picture goal. Now, when you actually go back to your school and go through it, you'll have to do that again. But let's just assume for today that you're going to take whatever you've written now as the thing that you're going to focus on. It's just an example. of what you do. Can we maybe just go around and hear some of the goals quickly, what your goal might be, and just get a sense of what people are saying? So, yeah. Okay, improving numeracy for the whole school. Okay. Improving the students' mathematical engagement. Okay, so because like the same applies to me, is when I do activities, sometimes people do it, but sometimes you can sort of say, oh, there's something a little bit better about that one. And it's like that thing this morning. You could tell that, oh, people like that. They could see that there was something about it. And so that would be, if you like, my goal, is how can I get that buzz thing happening, which is, mathematical engagement to do that. So, confidence and skills for success.
We're talking about having students understand the numeracy in their lives in that way.
Okay, connecting their numeracy in their lives and engage, yep. Yeah. Okay, but understand about effective use of numeracy? Yes. Appreciation of mathematics. I think that's a little bit similar to this group. What did you say?
We've sort of refined out. For students to love, learn, understand and apply maths and see the beauty of maths.
Okay, you probably heard of see the beauty of maths. So it's the same, appreciating the maths. Improve student outcomes. So you can see there's a diversity of things that you might aim for, but it's important to have, okay, what we're trying to do is we're trying to do something like that. Okay. Okay. Now, what could a school mathematics and numeracy plan look like? Now, you need to have some sense of what are the goals. You don't need to copy this down because we're going to go through them one by one. What might be the focus area for achieving the goals? Now, the focus area might be planning units of work, or the focus might be people's pedagogies, or something like that. What actions might you take to achieve the goals? What would constitute evidence of action, and what would constitute evidence of success? Now, I guess that if I was the regional director, that I'd want to know that you tried to improve. I'd like to see you improve. Whatever it is your goal, I'd like to see you improve. But I really want to know you tried. So in a sense, the evidence of trying is as important to me as evidence of success. So that I would say that those are two things that we're going to talk about. What processes will be used and who will be responsible? Because you might have a whole lot of different things and a whole lot of different people might be responsible, but what are the processes that we might use? Okay, so that's sort of where we're going, and we'll probably spend the rest of today talking about these sorts of issues, although I've got other stuff I'd like to talk about as well. Okay, now you need to have some sort of pro forma, and I have no idea what the pro forma might be to do that. You've got the overall goal, but now we're going to talk about what are the things? What are the key column headings that you want? Like, you're going to have things you're going to do, like the focus. You're going to have goals for 2010, and here's where I'm probably using goal in a different sense, or maybe it's the same sense. What are the specific actions that are going to be taken? This, by the way, this was sort of taken from the document. Did Mina send you the document that someone had done for literacy or something?